Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is a part 2 of Black Hat SEO techniques that we can be used. So let's discuss one by one. First one is duplicate content. The content copied from a website to publish it on another website as the original content is known as duplicate content. So officially Google does not impose a penalty for duplicate content. However, it does filter identical content which has the same impact or penalty as a loss of ranking from your websites. Duplicate content confuses Google and forces the search engines to choose which of the identical pages it should rank in the top results. Regardless of who produced the content, there is a high possibility that the original page will not be the one chosen for the search engine results. If you have a significant amount of valuable content, there is a good chance that it will end up being republished on another website. As flattering as they may be, you will have to do without it. Here are the different ways duplicate content occurs externally. Some is scrapped content, syndicated contents. So the next one is page swapping. In this technique, first you get the web page indexed and ranked on search engine listings, then you change the content of a page entirely. In this case, the user is diverted into a different page when they click on a result in the search. So, in other words, user of this common black hat SEO technique will keep the page title, meta description, and URL the same to maintain its page ranking, but change the page content. They can then repeat this process to create multiple pages which rank high without having invest in optimizing the content. And the next one is link farms. A link farm is a website or collection of websites intended to increase the link popularity of a site by increasing the number of incoming links. It is considered black hat SEO as link farm sites have below quality and irrelevant content. In other words, each website links out to the websites or site they want to rank higher on search engines. Search engines rank websites by looking at the number of links, but at that point to the websites among other factors. Black Hat SEO exploits this by using link farms to inflate the number of backlinks a particular site has. For example, a website is probably of higher quality if the New York Times links to it rather than Ethicalslowly.com. The New York Times website's quite obviously is of higher quality than the later page, as it is linked to a form or greater amount of websites than the later links farms to exploit this idea. And next one is URL hijacking. Typosquatting. Here a domain name that is misspelled version of a popular website or competitor sites is registered is an attempt to mislead the web search. In other words, URL hijacking is a black hat SEO process in which a nefarious webmaster replaces your website search engine listings with his or her own website search listings. It performs using 302 redirects. This site admin will essentially hijack your website ranked URLs by redirecting to them 302 hypertext transfer protocol status codes. URL hijacking is made possible by 302 redirects. A 302 redirect is status code indicating that a document such as web page has temporarily moved to a different URL. While they have legitimate applications, 302 redirect can be used for black hat SEO processes like URL hijacking. If another website owner wants to hijack a URL on your website, he or she may redirect it from a URL on his or her website. With a 302 redirect, search engines may mistakenly identify the attacker's URL as the original URL for the given page. They will assume his or her URL is the original URL, and search engines will assume your website's URL is the second and temporarily URL for the given page. Since they typically only rank original URL, search engines will remove your website's URL from the search engine while replacing it with a wrongdoing site owner URL. And the last one is improper use of snippets. In this black hat SEO technique, the snippets which are not relevant to your site or page are used to derive traffic to a website. For example, using a review snippet even when your page does have a single review. The use of rich snippets is beneficial for SEO because it can make your web page more enticing for users to visit it. However, schema markup can now have an adverse effect to your sites. Google has begun issuing penalties for the sites that improperly structure markup in a spammy way. So, the sites that use schema incorrectly can now expect penalties from the search engines after Google's update to its rating and reviews. Including in this update was our revision to the function of these snippets. No longer they can placed on category or list of items landing pages. To use schema properly by Google's standard, it must be placed on a specific items. Starting in March 2015, Google began to penalize the sites that use structured data in ways that didn't abide by their standards. These sites receive error messages in their Google Search Console reports that look like this. So this is all about what are the techniques that we can use in Black Hat SEO. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.